Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to Holidayfest once again. And I have another comedy for you guys, but it's not an R-rated one this time. It's a 2003 comedy with Ben Affleck, yeah, the Batfleck himself. This is before he was a director, before he became Batman, and before he did a lot of, stuff in the later 2000s and the early 2010s. And it's Surviving Christmas. Yeah, I just saw this movie a couple of months ago during July. I bought this at Target and I was like, yeah, I want to see this. I want to see Ben Affleck in a comedy, a Christmas comedy. And I agree, it is hilarious. This movie did make me laugh a lot. It's not perfect, but there's a lot of jokes that work in the movie for me. I like the cast. You got James Gandolfini, may he rest in peace. He's great in the film. He's the grouchy old dad that hits Ben Affleck over the head with a shovel. That's hilarious. You got Christina Applegate, who right there, that she's a beautiful woman. She's always nice to see on the screen. And then you have the mom from Home Alone herself, Catherine O'Hara. This is her much older. This is years after Home Alone 2, so she does look older, but she's a great actress, from Canada, one of the funniest women I've seen from Canada. And it's a fun movie. This is a really fun movie. If you have not seen this, you want to see Ben Affleck do something, be more silly. You know why I enjoy this film? Because Ben Affleck is trying. He has a smile on his face. He has energy. He's not dead and deadpan. I mean, he was the only. He was one of the good things in BVS. He was the reason to watch that movie, and he's the reason to watch this because he's just over the top of fun. He's not boring to listen to. He's not like Liam Hemsworth who put you to sleep in a Christmas movie. He brings life to this movie. He basically wants to spend time. He doesn't have a family to stay with, so he wants to spend time with James Gandolfini's family, and he pays them like absurd amount of money so that he could stay with them. And he's like, "Hey, welcome to the family, son." And it's got some funny moments. There's a scene where the younger brother is in his room all the time on his computer looking at porn. And basically, there's a scene that his mother is doing some photo shots, and he sees her on the internet, and he's like shocked. I found that funny. I know in real life that would be messed up, but here it's a comedy. You don't take it seriously. And there's a scene where Ben Affleck hires this guy to play his doodah, who is basically an old man, like a grandpa, and he finds a guy, and then James Gandolfini calls him Doodoo, which is like, yeah, it's a silly joke, but it's fun. And Jennifer Morrison plays Ben Affleck's would-be girlfriend. People know her from Once Upon a Time as uh, Emma Swan, I think. Yeah, she's in the film for a couple scenes. She kind of could have been cut out of the film though. She's nice to look at, but she doesn't serve much to the plot. Uh, the beginning of the movie made me laugh. You have a cameo by Tom Kenny, SpongeBob himself. It made me laugh a lot. You have great music and the Christmas music in the movie. It's really short. It's not 2 hours long. It's an hour and 31 minutes. It goes by real quick because a comedy should never be 2 hours, even a Christmas movie, because then it starts to drag and get boring. But Surviving Christmas is not horrible. It didn't deserve to bomb. It didn't deserve the critical bashing. It didn't deserve the hate that it got from, oh, Ben Affleck is awful in the movie. Really? He's worse in this than in Geely that came out the same year with Jennifer Lopez, who cannot act her way out of a box. At least this has a good cast. This movie made me laugh. It cost me $5. It's a decent Christmas movie. It's not, oh, this movie's horrible. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. I saw it and I didn't see that. I saw a fun, decent Christmas movie with Ben Affleck giving his all. And that's what I can say about this. It's not the best. It's not in my top 10, but because of Ben Affleck and the cast, it raises the film up a lot. And it's a movie that you'll understand it if you see it. It's predictable at the end. We know he's going to end up with Kristen Applegate, and him and James Gandolfini are going to be bury the hatchet. But it surprised me, and it's fun. It's genuine fun. I agree with that. It doesn't have a lot for features. This is just kind of empty, but it's only got like an alternate opening and a first look and storyboards. There's no commentary, but I wish I had one. This movie didn't deserve to bomb. Mike Mitchell directed this. I would see this over any of the recent comedies done by Kevin Hart or Adam Sandler or any of those guys. I mean, Adam Sandler, I've got his Big Daddy and his other film, 51st Days, but his recent stuff, like the last 6 years after Grown Ups, everything he's done was crap and it's not funny. This movie made me laugh, and it doesn't have to have tons of toilet humor and cameos that don't make any sense in the film. It does it right. It's a fun Christmas movie. I want to watch this again because it's hilarious. Like, it's no Home Alone, but it's not the worst. And you know what? I think it's filmed in the same house as Home Alone, which is great because Catherine O'Hara was in the first two films, and I think it's well done. Anyway, that's my review of Surviving Christmas. It is flawed. There's some side characters you don't need, like Jennifer Morrison's family. I didn't care about them, and there's some like subplots that kind of go nowhere, but it's still well made. I don't think it's a horrible movie. See this? I'd rather see this than Jack and Jill. That movie would make my ears bleed and my eyes bleed. This would make me laugh and make my gut hurt from laughter. So I give it points for that. If a comedy makes me laugh, I'm going to give it points. And this made me laugh. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for liking and subscribing. I just got up from a nap because I was really tired. I did a lot of work yesterday. That's why I didn't do a video. But today I'm doing one. I hope you guys have a happy holidays. We're only a few weeks away from Christmas. My tree's going to be put up today. I can't wait to put the gifts under the tree. It's going to be great. Can't wait for the 25th. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. And I'll see you in the next one.